Alright, Niantic. This, first of all, is like an abjectly horrible game design feature that I think should be removed because it does nothing but incite spite, hatred, and violence. Because now I want to kill people, I want to murder people, and I want to do it just to make them feel bad. You know, this game feature is like driving me to spoof. I'm thinking about it, you know? I'm thinking about spoofing in order to punish the people who I see doing this exact thing in your game that is technically legal. To me, it feels like cheating. It feels like you're rewarding the wrong kind of play. And this is what it is and why. So, I just got back from a Pokemon walk, and I was having trouble defeating a Blissey. By the way, Photo Neko, call-out post, I will murder your wife and children, and then you. It's not real. It's just a thing. But, like, I hate you, and you are gonna be killed. But not actually, because But fuck you. So, I was at Pokemon Gym. You get the 50 Pokemon coins that you can spend on stuff, and it's very much incentivized for you to get those Pokecoins. You can get 50 Pokecoins a day, and you get them by having Pokemon in gyms. You know, maintaining control over these gyms for a certain number of hours. And so, and these Pokecoins, they you can buy them with real-world money. So basically, you're getting fake currency instead of having to pay for it. It's a good thing to do. Everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to have their Pokemon in the gyms. It's not just a vanity thing. It is literally a monetarily incentivized thing you should be doing if you want to play Pokemon Go at a high enough, a pretty high level, for free. And so there's this constant struggle to have your Pokemon be in the gyms, and when Pokemon get knocked out of the gyms, you're usually far away, and then you can't fight back because you don't stick around really. And so like to alleviate this problem, Niantic implemented the ability for trainers who have Pokemon in the gyms to be notified of when their Pokemon is about to get knocked out, and then send them a notification, and then you can click on that notification in your game if your game is open, and you can feed them berries. And berries increase their CP, their health, restores their power level, so they can keep fighting. The way berries usually work is any of these berries, you put them in, they heal a certain amount, depending on how rare they are, and every subsequent time you heal them, the berry's effectiveness lessens. It's, what do you call it? Each time you do it, it has less effect. There's a phrase for it. I'll put it on screen because I can't think about it right now and I'm too angry. And that's fine. I like that. That helps with the specific problem of you take a gym and then you walk like 30 minutes down and then it's gone. And it's like, or not even 30 minutes, like 5 minutes down the road and it's gone. You have to turn around and it's like, I get that that's a problem, and I get that this is a solution to that problem. But the problem that I have is that the one berry that doesn't have that thing, this berry doesn't have diminishing returns. It's the golden raspberry. You get this from fighting raids, and you can put this in your Pokemon when you get notified, like, oh, your Pokemon's about to die. You put the golden raspberry in, all of its health comes back. Doesn't matter how much health, doesn't matter how many times it's been injured, and it also doesn't matter how many berries you put in. And so, when you're defending a gym, and your Pokemon is notified, or it notifies you like, I'm about to die, help me, you throw it a golden raspberry. That's the thing everybody does. But because it doesn't diminishingly return, you can just keep doing that forever. You can sit at home, you can sit far away, you can sit in a car miles down the road, just waiting for somebody to try and fight your Pokemon, and then you can heal them back up immediately. You can heal them back up forever, until you run out of golden raspberries. Now this would be an okay thing if golden raspberries were rare, and they kind of were when they were introduced, but now they're no longer rare at all. Most people have hundreds of these fucking things. I personally raid like every other day. Not even every day, and I have like 70. I have 70 of these things. the amount of golden raspberries, the amount of like revives and healing potions you need to take down certain Pokemon gyms. And then, it's equated to a golden raspberry to heal it all back up again. You have to fight a Pokemon 3 times if it's at max health, to get it down until it's gone. The amount of revives and potions that needs, depending on what Pokemon you're fighting, it's equatable to just 1 golden raspberry. It doesn't matter what Pokemon it is. The point is, this guy had a Blissey. Of course he fucking had a Blissey. He had a Blissey, and he was sitting there waiting for me to get him down, his Pokemon down. My throat hurts. I was out in the cold. My fingers were numb, and this fucking guy, I don't know where he was just sitting perhaps, at home, nice and warm, just clicking a button, removing all of the progress I had made. And I wasn't alone. I had my brother with me. We were going around. We were just playing the game. We were fighting gyms as best we could. Blissies are already kind of annoying. And the fact that this guy, presumably, he's a high level, he probably raids every day with the free raid pass. He's probably got so much bag space. He's probably got more than 100 golden raspberries. And he can throw them out willy-nilly. He doesn't even have to worry about running out. Because he knows that no matter how many times he needs to heal his Blissey up, we're going to run out of revives first, because we need to fight him 3 times, and a Blissey is really tough, and it has Hyper Beam. Even if you dodge everything, it's still gonna, it's gonna eat into your resources way more than it's gonna eat into his. And so, this is a problem. Because it rewards players who just sit at home. Like, the whole point of Pokemon Go doesn't apply to this particular part of the game. You put a Pokemon in there, and you heal it up instantly, forever. If somebody notices that you're taking down a gym, and they have their Pokemon Go game open, some people always do, then you're fucked. You can't do it. 2 people cannot do it. It is absolutely impossible for 2 people to take down 1 person's Pokemon because they have their fucking game open. It's disgraceful, and if you do this, you're scum. I don't mind you doing it once. But I just wish that the golden raspberry had diminishing returns. It's just disgusting. And it literally drives me to cheat. I want to learn how to spoof so that I can punish this particular person when I see him doing it. Because the only way you can make sure they can't heal is to, bombard them with, hundreds of different people fighting it at the same time. Or, nanoseconds after. I don't know how it works, because, for some reason, whenever I put a Blissey in, it dies before I get a notification. I don't know whether I'm not looking, or whether it's while I'm catching a Pokemon it happens, but I don't get the notification, it's gone. And a lot of the time, it feels like people are spoofing, or they're riding around in cars of 50 people in fucking clown cars of people going around destroying everything I have instantly before I have a chance to respond. So it literally makes me more spiteful. I want them to have a bad time because they are making me so upset. I'm just playing the game. I just want to win something. I want to have a victory somewhere. I want one of these gyms, all Mystic, by the way. Fuck Mystic. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, fuck you. All Mystic, largely, I'm pretty sure they're real people, but there's a few people who are definitely spoofers. And it seems like when Instinct takes over, they're all spoofers as well. I don't think I have any friends out here. It's just fucking awful. Niantic, this part of the game, drives me to spoof. It drives me to be spiteful. I want to make enemies. I don't want to make friends. I want to kill everyone I see. I'm a murderer. You've made me a murderer. Fuck you. This game sucks.